Okay, welcome on everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is Tony Lucero, and welcome to our weekly call that we do every Monday night to get you guys tuned in and turned on about what's going on, get you excited. Let's see. Let me see if I can pin myself. I see what's going on here. Here we go. All right, cool. All right, so welcome on, and it's good to see a lot of familiar faces and some new ones. And in the chat, real quick, put in what you're most excited about. What are you most excited about at this moment right now? What's going on that has you excited? Obviously, you guys, we have an amazing product. We have an amazing company. We have amazing people that we have on our team. We have new people joining our team. We have new testimonials that we're hearing. I was on an amazing call today, and I have a lady that actually just got the device, and she knows nothing, and she went over to her neighbor's house and she helped her neighbor, and her neighbor now is buying one. So you guys, that's the beautiful thing about this, is we just have to play show and tell. Remember when we were kids? We used to play follow the leader and show and tell. Isn't that interesting that here we are much later in life, and if we play follow the leader and show and tell, how much fun we can have and how much success we can have and how simple this business really is. So thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm going to jump into a couple things. Obviously, we have Thailand, Thailand coming. I cannot wait for Thailand, you guys. 5 weeks away, something like that, 6 weeks away. It's going to go very fast over the holidays. Prior to that, we have family and friends getting together this in the next couple of weeks. You probably have some corporate parties you're doing. If you're working, you probably have some corporate parties you're doing. You probably have, all kinds of different events that you've been invited to. This is a great time to share, because you care, share our amazing products. Okay, so for those that have the Ion Shield, you better be wearing it. It looks like a Christmas ornament anyway when it's all lit up, if you really think about it, right? It looks like a Christmas ornament. People go, oh my gosh, I love your little Christmas ball. Well, let me tell you about my little glowing Christmas ball and what it's actually doing, right? So you guys, make sure you're a product of the product. You've heard me say this before on the call. Be a product of the product. If you don't have an Ion Shield, my question is why? Why do you not have an Ion Shield? It is such a great conversational piece. And the benefits, this invisible mask that you're wearing to protect you from all that airborne activity, all right, that your body does not want. It's truly a great product to have, and it's also a great stocking stuffer and a great gift. And there's some promotions going on right now, so you might want to take advantage of the Christmas holiday special that's going on right now. You guys were posting it all over the place, so make sure you take advantage of that. Get some inventory, have some product, because here's what I can tell you. If you talk about this and let's say you demo it, the person that you're going to demo it with wants the product right now. They don't want to wait. They don't want to wait for shipping. They don't want to they want it right now. So have some inventory with you, okay? This is the first product first company I've ever been with that I've actually wanted, and it's very important that I have product, because people are so impulsive with this device. It's like, oh my gosh, I feel so good. Okay, so have some product. So we have family, we have coworkers, we have all these people that we're going to be seeing over the next couple of weeks as we get ready for the holidays. You guys, you need to be in the game. You need to be aware when somebody's talking about discomfort, when somebody's talking about, losing weight, when somebody's talking about not sleeping well, when somebody's talking about their poor, achy back, when someone's talking about all those things. Have those ears listening. Have those ears listening and say, oh my gosh. And here's the question. And I talked about this before, but I want you guys to understand, this is the question you should ask every single day to somebody. Have you heard of terahertz frequency, or are you using it yet? All right. Have you heard of terahertz frequency, or are you using it yet? You guys, this is the safe, easy question to ask somebody. They're always going to say no, and you just need to be prepared to introduce them to something, introduce them to a tool. Okay, so whether you're capturing their information and sending them something via text, or you're capturing the information, sending them to your website or an overview, whatever, capture that information and send them something. All right, so this is the time to do it, because you're going to be around a lot of new people over the next couple weeks. A lot of strangers at parties, a lot of, you're going to want to know how to share this. Hey, gosh, friend I've not seen in 6 years. Have you heard of terahertz frequency or using it yet? in regular conversation. And when they say no, then you say, oh my gosh, can I share my story with you? Share your story about the device. Okay, cool. All right. So yes, the Ion Shield is helping with so many different things. You guys have our products. Be a product of the product. Do not be a secret service distributor where no one knows this is what you do. Okay. Please let everybody know what you're doing. So have the device, have brochures, have things available, have a marketing site, know where to send people. Guys, be the CEO of your business. Be the chief marketing officer of your business. Be the number one salesperson in your business. Be the top trainer in your business. Be it all, okay? And have fun. All right. With that being said, I want to bring on John Scevola. John, as you know, he has been kind of the voice of our products, the voice of our system, with regards to how to use this amazing device. What systems do we need to use on our body? You know, how should we do this? How should we do that? And I know, John, you got something special today, so I'm going to turn it over to you and just let you do your thing. I'm going to give you, you've got the power for the screen if you want that, and you got it all. Okay, buddy?
Thank you.
You
Thank
got
you.
it.
Happy holidays, everybody. You see my beautiful background here. I'm out in the backyard, for this call. So let's talk about terahertz. I was just thinking what you were just saying about the question to ask people is a great segue into what I want to talk about tonight. Because most people have not heard of terahertz. And what I'm about to talk about tonight is not something necessarily that you have to explain to somebody initially, but you need to know. You need to know how special the Iteracare is, has been, and is still is. And we talk about the Iteracare being a unicorn product in that it's very different, very unusual, very special. Okay. And there's another concept that we talk about that it's a blue ocean product where we have established a whole new arena of health device and so forth. And 9 years ago, this was invented by a Chinese scientist. And so we're number one. We established this, but we are still number one for a lot of different reasons. And there are a lot of companies, there are a lot of people out there that it's driving them crazy that they can't duplicate what we have, that they can't re-engineer and reverse engineer and come up with what we still have, which is this unique product, okay, that has three core technologies: the quantum scalar energy technology, the terahertz technology, and the optical quartz technology. And we've talked about other calls and will in the future about what some of those things are, but in particular, the quantum scalar energy part is interesting. There are many devices out there that cost thousands to many thousands of dollars that generate quantum scalar energy. There are rooms that you can go and pay hundreds of dollars to go sit in that create a quantum energy field. Well, our product, okay, has that built in. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars to sit in a room. You turn that on, you're in that field. I'm not necessarily going to talk a lot about that, but however, if anybody has any kind of a knockoff device and they don't have quantum scalar energy, it's totally not in the same ballpark. Okay, it's almost a toy compared to what this is. And oh my goodness, no one else has quantum scalar energy in a handheld device. Okay, we are the only one in the world that has that 3-in-1 core technologies. And I'm going to talk about terahertz though, because more and more people are coming out and say oh yeah, we have terahertz too. Okay. But none of them are coming out and saying, what is that? What is the range in the electromagnetic field that they have? And I'm going to show you here in a moment what they have, and it's not what we have. So terahertz is not always terahertz. And I'm trying to think of an analogy. It's like somebody coming up to you and say, yeah, I have I have a Chevy Nova, and it drives on gas. So we have gas too. We have a gas driven car, and I think we all know that a Mercedes Benz is a different gas-driven car than a Chevy Nova. Hopefully, nobody has a Chevy Nova here and is being offended here. But we know that there's different qualities, there are different technologies out there, and terahertz is not terahertz. Quantum terahertz is not quantum. And there are people out there now going around saying, yeah, we have quantum terahertz, but they don't, because they do not have a product that has built-in quantum scalar energy. Okay, and terahertz is not quantum. Terahertz comes from quantum scalar energy, as all the energies in this world do. And that's a whole nother discussion we can have after the first year. But terahertz is not quantum specifically. So, but terahertz is fantastic. Terahertz is magnificent. Let me share my screen and go through this quick little um,
Hey, John, while you're doing
PowerPoint
that, do you
here.
want to elaborate on that scalar technology, that why this is so powerful? Or is that what you're doing right now? Is that what you're going to talk about?
I could,
Yeah, yeah, just
I could.
because we all hear this term all the time, this quantum field and this quantum scalar technology. So what is, for somebody that is new to this space, this understanding frequency, we already know that terahertz resonates with the cells, that's why your cells are active. But when we talk about like the quantum
Right.
field and scalar, how can we as a sixth grade, let's say I'm a sixth grader, go out and explain that to someone?
When one of the things that attracted me to the Iterica product when I first heard about it about 2 years ago was the fact that it had this quantum scalar energy built in as one of the core technologies. And it attracted me because I've been involved with that field for decades. And my wife is a homeopathic doctor. She's been involved. As a matter of fact, she wrote her whole thesis about quantum physics and energy healing and so forth. And I looked at this product and I said, you got to be kidding me, for $350, which is what it was 2 years ago. Uh, they have built in quantum scalar energy. And I said, let me check this out. And then I discovered it does. But I also discovered that nobody was talking about it. And for about a year, nobody was talking about it. Everybody's talking about terahertz, which they should, because they're having fantastic experiences with the fact that it passes through your body 8 to 12 inches and your cells resonate with it and create internal heat, and you're empowering the body to self-heal. But nobody was talking about the quantum scalar part. So one day, about a year or so ago, Ricky Brandino and I were talking, and Ricky goes, John, you got to come out of the closet on this thing. You got to tell everybody what the quantum scalar energy is. And I said, yeah, but I'm nervous because I don't want to scare people. And I wasn't sure how the company would take it. And so we did a Zoom call, and that went viral. And all of the board of directors and Glory and Nathan, they go, right on. This is what we're talking about. This is why we picked up on the Iteracare and what we love about it. So I decided, all right, I'm going to start talking more about it. And I started attracting people through the law of attraction to me about that wanted to talk about the quantum. And one woman in particular who had been selling a quantum scalar energy generator that cost $70,000. Okay. She found me on YouTube and she goes, John, you're the quantum guy. So that's how I got that name, is from this woman in Beverly Hills. And she said, you have a handheld Raja that I'm selling to people for years for $70,000. You have that built in. So what's the big deal about that? Prife did, Dr. James Ong, we did a whole interview about this whole topic and so forth. And basically, the simplest answer is this creates a quantum field, okay, that doesn't go forward in a linear fashion like the terahertz waves do, or a lot of electromagnetic wave bands and so forth. It actually creates a field around you. And that has the ability to penetrate anything. It doesn't stop at metal or any, it just penetrates deeply into you biogenically, all the way down into your emotions, the frequency of your emotions and your thoughts and your subconscious. And basically what it does is it enhances all those natural things that we do with our intention, particularly. Okay. So when you turn that on, your intention, your thoughts, your subconscious, it's enhanced. And most of us don't realize that how powerful that is when you're wanting yourself in terms of what you're thinking. Okay. Your intention creates your world anyway, law of attraction, energy, where your attention goes, energy flows. Um, with our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, our subconscious, we're just magnetically at a quantum level entangling and connecting things and bringing things into our world. Every single thing in your world, you have what they call quantum entanglement to. It wouldn't be in your world if you didn't have some connection to it that you drew there. And the wonderful thing to discover is that you can untangle things in your world by your intention. And there are ways of doing this in more powerful, accelerated ways. Instead of just saying, I am getting better every day, the most powerful thing and way to phrase this is to say it as if it already exists. Okay. That's the most powerful law of attraction technique. This device enhances that. It puts your intentions on steroids. Okay. So if you're, and I like to talk about this a lot of times on stage where we're wanting ourselves, and if you're thinking, oh my God, I hope this works, I don't think it's working, and all that, this is actually accelerating and enhancing those negative thoughts. And so um, you really want to think about what you're thinking about. Okay. So if you're wanting yourself, be thinking in terms of I am, okay. I am healthy. I am energetic. I am loved. I am wealthy. And not only is that enhancing the charging of your cells and your body and your blood, it's enhancing when you're charging your water. Um, you're just sitting it in a field of enhancement. And I started experimenting with this. I remember about a year ago when I first started talking about this, I thought, oh, well, let's try this out with wealth. So I thought to myself, okay, I'm starting winding myself, and I said, I am wealthy. I am a magnet for money. Money comes to me easily and frequently. And within 2 hours, my wife said, hey, you got an envelope here in the mail. And I went down there, and it was a $7,000 check out of the blue I hadn't been expecting. And I'm thinking, now that's what I'm talking about. And then the next day, my income almost doubled. And it's ever since then, it's been increasing and increasing and increasing because I am focused on a certain kind of intention, a certain frequency. Okay. But this thing enhances that. We all have that inherent in our nature, intention, okay, and focus. But this will enhance that. This will also enhance this from a remote standpoint. And I know a lot of people ask me, well, how do you do this? Can you help people remotely and so forth? Well, that you can help people with your intention anyway. This just enhances that, and it enhances your focus. So if you're focused on sending, everybody does this anyway in life. People say, "Oh, that's kind of woo-woo and scary." No, we all do this. We all say, "Hey, I'm sending you love. I'm thinking about you." Okay, that's something called quantum entanglement. When you say that, you say, "I'm just going to send you a lot of love." That's a quantum connection that you're establishing there, and it's real, and people are affected by that. This enhances that. Okay, so anybody who has a wand of some sort that doesn't have the quantum scalar energy, it's like a toy compared to this. That is the power of the universe. Every single energy that we can think of comes from quantum scalar energy. It's the source field. It's the force. It's the energy that connects everything in the universe. Okay, and we have a channel that enhances that for us. Okay, so I get a little excited about this. I love talking about it because it really is truly magical. But that and again, I can come back to this because I do want to touch on this terahertz stuff that I discovered recently. But it it it's so important that we recognize that we are creating our world, and we have a device that you can buy for $380 that will enhance that. Well, it's really if you understand about what's called the law of attraction, it accelerates the manifestation in the law of attraction. Okay, and that is very, very powerful. But you need to be paying attention to what you're thinking now, because even if you're not paying attention, even if you're not doing anything, people don't realize that this is enhancing and uplifting your thoughts and your emotions, and just because the nature of quantum scalar energy. And so I tell people, I said, one of the side effects is that you get happier when you use this. You don't have to do anything really. You can get happier faster and wealthier faster if you pay attention and focus on this. But just the nature of quantum scalar energy uplifts you and enhances and balances you at a quantum level, at the deepest levels of your being, in the frequencies in your subconscious and in your thoughts and so forth. So if you don't want to get happier, don't buy one of these. I just tell people, I said, because it's a side effect. And they laugh and they think I'm joking. The reality is this is going to make you happier. It's going to uplift you in so many ways. So here's the other bottom line is the terahertz empowers your body to self-heal outwardly, inwardly. So we're shining that wave of life, that God's wave band through us outwardly, inwardly, and our cells start resonating and empowering. The quantum scalar is from the opposite. It's from within, without. So it's focusing and enhancing all the energies that are flowing through your body, your thoughts, your subconscious, your feelings, and that manifests outwardly. So it's a two-for process here: outwardly, inwardly from the terahertz, and inwardly, outwardly, and manifest in your life from the quantum scalar. So I probably confused everybody even more, and we can talk more about that. They can ask questions if they'd like. But let me quickly touch on this terahertz thing real quick, and then we can come back to this. Because what I've discovered is a lot of people are going, yeah, we have a wand, we have terahertz, and I wanted to remind everybody that what this invention did is channel something called the terahertz gap waves, anywhere from 2 to 17 terahertz, and these are not just hertz or the right frequency; these are in the trillions of hertz. Okay, and that they discovered resonates perfectly, universally with the human body, and creates millions and millions of vibrations that are tremendously healthy within the body. 2 to 17 terahertz. So what I've been seeing is a lot of these knockoffs are coming out and they're going, yeah, we have terahertz too, we have terahertz, but none of them are willing or even able to say what that means. Is it the same frequencies that we have here? And I came across this the other day and I thought, oh, I got to bring this out because finally I found some manufacturer that actually said what they have, and you'll see it is not what we have here. Okay, and I'm not going to go into the specific who they are, whatever. However, this terahertz one costs $1,300, 3 times what a classic is. Okay, and what's interesting here is they do talk about, first of all, the frequency ranges of the terahertz from 0.03 to 0.3. That is not the terahertz range of the Iteracare. Okay, we're from 2 to 17. Their terahertz is down at the far weakest end of the terahertz, almost into the microwave range. Okay, so yeah, you can have terahertz, but it's not the 2 to 17 terahertz that we have, which is the terahertz gap. And so it's not going to. They have terahertz, but it's not the range that we have, 2 to 17 THC. This is the THC gap that everybody talks about. And if somebody says, "Yo, yeah, we have the THC gap too," they're either misinformed or they're lying because they can't prove it. We have been proving this and certifying this and testing this for 9 years. Okay, we are the only company in the world that's been doing that and still does that. Everybody's trying to climb on our backs and want to be using, they want to do knockoffs, but nobody has this technology. Now, the other part that's very, very important is the depth of penetration. And there's lots of research. If you just even Google terahertz penetration, depth of penetration, I found like 6 or 7, 8 articles last night, scientific articles that talk about the terahertz can penetrate your body about 1 to 2, maybe 3 inches. Okay. Now this wand actually says it. It'll penetrate from 3 to 5 centimeters. That's only 1 to 2 inches. They actually said it right in there. Okay. And ours, we say what? It penetrates 20 to 30 centimeters, was 8 to 12 inches. And all these other companies are trying to copy us and try to figure out how to get what we have, but they can't because we have the exclusives to the optical quartz tubing that allows us to intensify the terahertz, create it and intensify it in its depth. And I like to laugh about it. I said, 1 or 2 inches is not bad as far as stimulating skin and working with skin. But if you want to get down deep into your bone marrow and deep into your spine, and you want to have the kind of magical effects that the etheric air can have, you've got to get deep into that body, 8 to 12 inches. And if you're a heftier guy like me, you need that penetration, 8 to 12 inches, to get into your organs and so forth. And the etheric air is still the unicorn product in this blue ocean. So let me know where you want to go with that. But every day I look at that, I'm thinking, it's not like we have to feel bad about what these people are doing, but people are being misinformed, and they if they want to make the same claims as we have, they need to step up and provide the same kind of scientific research that we've had over like I said, over the last 9 years.
I love it. Thanks so much, John. A lot of great information, you guys. A lot of new words, I'm sure, for some of you tonight. We're going to definitely plan a separate call from our Monday night call to handle a lot of the product stuff, you guys. But it's always good to, every week we want to make sure that we're bringing you insight on why these devices work so amazing, why they're so powerful. And as we're out talking, you're going to have people saying, well, this about this and this about that. And so we're arming you with information. So, John, I want to thank you guys. Give John a lot of love in the chat. And we're going to be doing, after the first year, we're going to have come out a whole new rollout with regards to training, not only for your business, not only for product, not only for your personal well-being, but you guys, that's all slated for next year. So thank you guys so much. I want to do just one little food for thought. And John we didn't even talk about tonight on what he was going to talk about, what I'm going to talk about, but it's very interesting how him and I are synced up, because I was talking and wanted to share with you something very, very profound. And when I figure out how to do this and how to become this, everything in my life shifted. Besides my business, besides my relationships, besides my, the people that have come into my life, the opportunities I've had, one thing always resonates. So in the chat box, I'm going to ask a question, okay? And I want to see how many of you respond. Let me see how people are present, all right, with everything. In the chat box, I'm going to ask this question. All right. The question is, all right, how many of you want something amazing to happen with your health and your business? Okay. Your health and your wealth. All right. Let me just see you guys. Just give yourself a thumbs up if that's the case. Okay. How many people want that? Okay. That truly, truly want that. All right. So, all right. We've heard about this thing called the law of attraction. And we've heard about frequencies, and John was talking about, how we can, connect with people from afar. We can send them love. We can send them prayers. We can, send them loving, healing thoughts. We can do all that. Okay. For those that people that want something, I want to have you entertain something. Okay. Just kind of play with me here for a second. We never attract what we want. Okay. We attract who we are. We attract that of which we are. Now think about this for a second. Okay. The things that I am are the things that I'm going to attract, that I'm going to resonate with as we talk about frequency, as we talk about life. So if I'm a positive person, which I am without a shadow of a doubt, I see banjos, rainbows, and unicorns everywhere I go. Okay. So if I'm a positive person, what do you think happens around me in my world? Positive things, right? I don't know negative situations. I hear a lot of stuff, but I'm not aware of that because I'm in a different frequency. I'm in a different space. Tuned into something different. And in order for me to attract nothing but goodness, guess what Tony has to become? I have to become goodness. Goodness in my thoughts, goodness in my actions, goodness in my, the things that I'm wanting in my life. I need to step up and become that. So I don't attract things that I want. I attract the things that I am. Okay. You ever notice that negative people always have something negative happening to them? Negative people are miserable. Negative people always find something, bad to say about people. Negative guys, they're attracting that. That's who they are. But yet they want a thriving business. It's never going to happen. Okay. It's not in alignment. It's not resonating with the universe. It's not resonating. Right. So I want you guys to be really aware and awake to that we are attracting who we are and who we're becoming. So if I'm becoming better, healthier, and wealthier, guess what I'm going to be attracting? Things that make me better, things that are healthier and wealthier. So as we are going through these amazing this holiday season, I know what you guys want. I know what you want for Christmas. I know you want Santa to deliver you all these amazing things, but you become that of which you are. What you think about, you bring about. What you feel becomes real. All of these things we've heard with regards to the law of attraction, the law of manifestation. I'm going another level. Everything in my life is a reflection of me. And that's why I tell you guys, be a product of this product. Don't be shy. You want more customers? You want better customers? You become a better customer. You buy more of the products. It's all hand in hand. It all goes together. So anyway, wanted to share that with you guys. Also let you know that this is the last Monday night call that we're doing before next year. Okay, so for those that are part of the Telegram group, everything that I have is posted in the North America Telegram group. Your leaders will send you the link to that, but also the terahertzshow.com. We're going to post this video tonight along with all the other videos, all the other weeks that we've done. In case you've missed it, you can just go to the terahertzshow.com. That's our YouTube channel. Everything's going to be on there. We're going to be uploading stuff through the holidays. So make sure you go there, subscribe, and I'm going to be uploading trainings, and I'm going to get John to upload trainings and other leaders to upload trainings. But you guys, we're here for you. We're here to support you along your wellness journey, your wealth journey, but you have to rise up and step into that. Okay. Become that of what you want to attract. Okay. Become that of what you want. You want healthier relationships? Be healthy, have a healthier relationship with yourself, right? You want to attract money, then understand the abundance you have right now with regards to money, not the poverty, not the lack, but I describe all that. Okay. So you guys have a great, great holiday. Love on yourself over the holidays. Love on your family. Do not try to sell this device. Do not try to recruit people. You guys just share. Just share this amazing technology, this amazing product with people, and let whatever happens next, let it happen, and just be the best version of yourself. Okay. So know that you guys are amazing. Know that we're proud to be working with you. And if you ever need anything, guys, we're only a little text message away. So I want to thank John again for his willingness over the last couple months to step up and be a voice in the product space. And if any of you have a desire to step up, please, guys, let me know as well. We're all in this together. And if we stay together, we cannot be defeated. Okay. No matter what competition's out there, we really don't have competition. Or we just don't. We're the only ones. We're number one. We're the first in the space, and we're the first to have we're the number one with regards to the number one device in the world. So have a great night, everybody. I'm going to take you guys all off mute for a second. Hold on. I want to hear some love and hear some joy. And all right. Perfect. All right, you guys have a great week, everybody. Happy holidays. And I cannot wait to see all of you next year. And I can't wait to see those in Thailand. All right. So have a great night, everybody. Good night, baby. Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Thanks. Thanks. Bye-bye. You guys are awesome. Bye, Julie. Sending you love, honey. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Bye, Brenda. Okay, Brenda. Hey. Hey, John. See you, Joel. See you, buddy. All right. Bye, guys. The terahertzshow.com. We'll put this up.